So moving on to the lab assignment, so what you actually need, what I want you to do is take this file, and for now, we already got familiar with most of these accounts. So now what we're going to do is insert some calculations. So we're going to calculate the net income, the total assets, okay, and then total liabilities, okay, and then we're gonna sum up the equity, okay, and then we're also gonna have equity check, which is assets minus liabilities, and see if our equities equal out. Okay, so this is our let's see, so our net income is actually going to be the numbers coming from sales and adding up all of these various expenses, and we're going to include everything through here because we want to make sure this is not just net income, it's actually income available to shareholders. Okay, now what about assets? Assets, which is the top side of the balance sheet, is going to start with, let's see here, starting with operating cash and market securities all the way through other assets. This is going to be our assets. And then our liabilities is going to be the bottom side of the balance sheet. Going to look at, let's see, debt, going from current debt to long-term debt, deferred tax, all the way down here. Okay. And then equity, the equity side of the balance sheet, the very bottom of the balance sheet, would be from minority interest all the way down to retained earnings, right? Okay, and then I believe we should subtract out the dividends. Let's see, or we're just going to keep it just like that. Let's see what happens. Okay, and then our equity check, let's see if total assets equal minus total liabilities, and then just so we can actually look at the check automatically, we're gonna do equity minus equity check, just to make sure, hey, you know, this is my calculated equity for the balance sheet and this is my asset minus liabilities, making sure everything adds up, making sure they're equal. Okay, and then what I want you to do is basically just drag this formula down. Okay, and then we can do it for the whole entire data set. I think we'll literally have to drag this down. So let's see if we can do that. All the way down to about 2,500, right? And a little bit more. Okay. So there we go. It looks like this is complete. And again, we are going to use these numbers in our next lab where we can start calculating various profitability matrices.